pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Curry trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
A little bit
Follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series presented by Voiles Trucking, live from the Chicagoland Speedway here in beautiful Joliet, Illinois. Hello and welcome, folks. My name is Joe Towinski. Joining me up here in the booth tonight, very special guest, the one and only, you know him from Fast 29, Chris Pickett. Chris, welcome back to the JTN booth.
Joe, good to be here tonight in Chicagoland. Looking for some good racing with the BSR boys. Looking for some good action tonight, man.
We're going to have some great racing because Chicagoland always puts on a show. Qualifying currently underway. You'll see those results at the top of your screens. This, of course, is your AutoSim 2 race preview here for our friends at BSR. 94 laps tonight, Chris. We're looking at 2, maybe 3 pit stops for these drivers. It's a interesting night, though, with the tire wear and the fall off that they'll see throughout a run.
Yeah, you're looking at probably a second or so a lap fall off over the course of the fuel run. As you said, looking at about 2 to 3 pit stops tonight, as long as there's no cautions. 94 laps, split it 3 ways. Should be fun.
Should be fun. I mean, you're going to have fun, right?
We're always having fun.
We always have fun.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it light, keep it fun. That's what we do here at JTN. And if you're tuning in and you haven't already, we encourage you to make sure you hit that like button because you like keeping it fun. You like having fun. You enjoy JTN, hopefully.
And you know what's even better than just a like?
What's that?
A subscribe.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
See what I did there? Yeah.
I do.
Even more fun. Even more.
Oh my goodness. We're on it tonight.
We really are.
We're 3 minutes in, 2 minutes in, maybe. I don't know. But we're on it. Hey. We're on it. Folks. Qualifying has concluded, so that means it's time, Chris, for you to take them through tonight's starting lineup.
Absolutely, Joe, if my computer will cooperate. There we go. All right. Looking at the front row, Tyler Mallon on the pole tonight with a 28.619 alongside Mac Daddy with a 28.637. Row 2 is Steve Grant and Kilojoules. In row 3 is Ken Hansen and Nelly. In row 4 is Wiley King and Silver Bullet. Row 5 is Joshua Clements and Rick Craddock. Row 6 is Magoo and Terry Scott. And those who didn't take time tonight are Stenzo and Monty Keller. That's your lineup tonight, Joe.
Abbreviated field here tonight from Chicagoland, just outside of the Windy City. Going to be a great night of racing action, folks. So stay tuned. Don't touch that search bar. Don't navigate away from this webpage. We're going to have fun here tonight. Magoo already in chat, looking for a good night here in that 144. Welcome, welcome. Make sure, too, folks, if you haven't already, say hello in chat. I always like to get people's thoughts and opinions and reactions as we get ready to kick off a Memorial Day weekend. Biggest weekend in racing, of course. It goes without being said. Going to be a fun weekend. We get to kick it off here on a Thursday night with our friends at BSR. See Tyler Mallon there, points leader in that 18 Advair Toyota. Chris, do you know what year that paint scheme's from off the top of your head?
That would be 2004.
Is it?
Or 2003, excuse me. 2003
was the one I had in my head.
Yep, sorry, 3. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yes. He ran that at Bristol. Spring race.
Wow.
Was I right?
I think so. I don't know. Tyler told me a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week. Maybe we'll get confirmation on that.
Yeah, it's 2003 because that was got spun like 2 or 3 times in that race. Spun with eventual winner Kurt Busch at one point. So wasn't a great run for the purple car that day. They were calling him Barney that weekend.
Oh, okay.
Because he's 3 wide down the front stretch here.
Yeah, hey, happy hour is getting a little happy.
Happy hour. Well,
Yeah.
Contact there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Welcome in Spring Guy in chat. First race watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. Don't make this it may be the first race you're watching, but don't make it the last race you're watching. We got some great action coming up here on JTN tonight. Kicking us off. We'll 2 races next week here, and the following week these guys will be at Talladega on the Thursday.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
And you're anchoring in that, buddy.
I'm aware of that.
Oh man.
Where's that? What day is that again? Tell me again.
Thursday, June 6th? 6th? Yep, 6th. June 6th.
June 6th.
Ugh.
This year is just flying by.
It is flying by. It is. The Silver Bullet there in the Coors Light machine won the race last night after qualifying 6th, leading the most laps. Look to try to repeat here this evening. And you had a fun stat about drivers' qualifying positions and success in this race, didn't you?
And what's ironic is the guy that told me this little bit is on the pole tonight. No one has won from the pole at Chicagoland on a Thursday night in this series. So, Tyler, that doesn't bode well for you, buddy, even though you gave me that little tidbit before this race started. Maybe he's going to try to break that streak tonight.
Maybe. Kathy Boyle's in chat.
Kathy!
I believe that's Brain Fade in chat, too, as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I don't think Brain's here tonight for the race.
No, he's not. No.
Hope you're doing okay out there, Brain. That's right, awesomeness. I love it. I see Spring Guy saying awesomeness. We're going to try to bring it. We're going to bring it for you. Thanks, Brain. I appreciate it.
Only for him. Only for him. Yep.
Only if anyone else feels any awesomeness, please send it to Spring Guy.
Incredible.
That's the JTN touch, you know?
It is.
We interact with the audience. We're not some of these other broadcasters that don't talk to the audience at all, don't want your opinions, we want your opinions. We might disagree with your opinions, but we want them.
Oh, we will disagree with your opinions.
Yeah. Which is a good segue, because the tagline for the Fake Racers podcast over on Track and Turf is "Come disagree with us." So
I've seen that. It's great.
You go check out the Fake Racers podcast on Track and Turf. We'll pin that link at the top of the chat here later on in our broadcast tonight to make sure you don't miss it. But go show us some love over on Track and Turf Media here on YouTube or on X. Yeah. Maybe on TikTok. I don't know. We might be mixing some things around here. Magoo doing a mock pit stop, it looks like, in the 144. All right, we're
starting.
We're starting. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I am ready.
You ready for a good time?
I am always ready for a good time.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, you know.
Happy wife, happy life, you know? Chris does not care for me right now. This is insane. There's the command. Kathy, I will be watching the June 6th race live on June 7th. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Good luck to you guys over on FRN tonight, too, Zach. Have fun. Brain saying it's sunny and hot in Florida. Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was sunny and hot all week here.
I was going to say,
not as bad as Florida, but
it's been sunny and hot here, too. It's like, I don't live in Florida. What the heck?
All humid and stuff. It's came quick this year. Ugh.
You know who else has been quick this year?
Tyler Mallon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was
surprise.
the segue you were going after. Yep.
You couldn't have given me that one. You could have been like, no, Joe, who? You know? You're like, nah, I'm gonna steal his thunder.
It's still early,
Ka-chow.
man. Well, I'll give you some stuff. I'll give you some stuff later.
You'll set me up.
I'm just hoping that 029 doesn't get too salty tonight.
Oh. First Chris's dad joke of the night. First dad joke.
Hey, there's more where that came from, folks.
Hey.
Heyo.
All right, let's get ready to go racing. Pace car is in. Tyler Mallon with control there in that purple number 18. Mac Daddy, the favorite in tonight's race, to his outside 94 laps of racing here from Chicagoland. And we are racing here in Joliet. Great start there by the 18. Mallon able to clear Mac Daddy in the 28. As they head down the back straightaway. One car losing some time. It's that 029 of kilojoules. He's already back to now 3 spots off the start.
Yeah, something's not quite right with that 029 here on the start. I don't know if he's just kind of got hung up on the outside there, if he's fighting a little bit of a handling issue, but he's dropping well back in the field.
Doing great, Allison. How are you? Tough end to the night, Tuesday. You and that 43 bunch.
Oh, we got trouble, I think. No, just kidding.
Benzo's on pit lane.
Denzo's on pit road. I'm sorry. I saw smoke in turn 4. I don't know what that was. My fault. Sorry.
Chris just did the broadcast, the Dale Jr. thing. Dale Jr.
I did.
is
Oh,
the-
God!
Yeah, exactly. Worst offender.
Make everybody look. But here comes Mac Daddy looking to the inside of Mallon down the backstretch.
28 car, that was the one everyone pointed to coming into the weekend as the favorite here tonight. Mac Daddy goes to the lead for the first time, lap 3.
Steve Grant's going to follow him through. Hanson as well to the inside of Mallon. Nelly back there in 5th looking too.
Ken always a threat here on these 1.5 in that 9 car. They've got a really good intermediate program there.
Trying to show the muscle a little early there. Just making sure, Joe, but when we come into turn 3 here, yes, there are skid marks in that corner. So
Yes, yeah. No,
Okay,
someone looks to have
something
hit
happened.
the wall.
Something happened. Okay.
We don't know what it was. As there goes Steve Grant to the lead.
Third lane change already here, Joe.
I like it.
Getting racy early.
Whoa.
And Hanson's right there as well.
I thought you were going to say and getting handsy, too. I was like, wait a minute. Back it up.
That's the other channel. Don't change it.
Nefarious.
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, here comes Hanson to the bottom. Another lead change.
Nelly going by Tyler Mallon for 4th there in the 103 as well.
Well, these guys are racing early here. Top 6 or 7 right on top of each other here.
Well, they're race car drivers. Of course they're racing. It's a race.
Thank you, Joe. Great commentary, Cotton.
Thank you. I'll be here. I'll be here for every race except June 6th.
And guess what, folks? You have your other worst nightmare, me, on that night. So there you go.
I think that's a you and Weaver broadcast, maybe?
Oh, that'll be fun. We haven't done that one for a while. That'll be a good time.
And you gotta work Weaver, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if Weaver's out there watching.
Mac Daddy moving into 2nd around Grant. Here comes Nelly looking for 3rd.
Now, Tyler Mallon, 18 car for folks that are maybe first time watching. And it's been the dominant car all season long. Won last year's championship, in line to probably win the championship this year with, I think, only 8 or 9 races left in the season. Oop.
I think you were wrong on that stat.
I think so. I think that's the first stat correction I've ever gotten. I was
Wow.
I was very surprised.
Wow. Want to make it known that you were incorrect.
That was crazy. I don't think that's ever happened. I'm speechless. That's for folks that are new. We have the best dog producer in all of esports broadcasting, Bristol. He's our producer. That was him. He's never come over the mic like that before, has he, Chris?
Really? I've never heard that. I've never heard Bristol say anything. Really.
Never that tone, too, right?
No.
Oh.
The only time that happens is when I accidentally unplugged something.
Yeah. Well.
He was not happy about that.
And you said it was his fault, too. I think that was the thing that really sent him.
That was the part that really upset him, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the task at hand. Get Hanson's leading.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot about that, didn't we?
And he's feeling good right now. He's kind of the first guy that's been able to separate himself from the pack here in this number 9. Even if it is by maybe a car length and a half. Brain. All right, Brain's tied with you in dad jokes for the night, Chris.
Somebody better.
Just so you know. Yeah, 1 apiece. Bristol knows it all. He does.
What's the track surface like? Rough. Oh my god. Larry McBristol's in the booth. Oh, that's wow.
Wow. He doesn't have a McNugget. He's got a McBone. I don't know.
Oh, trouble! Back straight away. Yep. Got the 4 involved. The 22.
029.
Lonnie Keller in there.
There's a lot of screeching of tires.
Oh. Halfway down the back straightaway there.
This Craddock
22
just kind of...
turns him.
Oh. Why was that?
That was
Oh, Tropicana.
different.
Now, the backstretch here at Chicagoland does have a curve to it.
It does have the curve,
Is that maybe what happened here? I don't know. I think that was just a misjudgment. No ill intent, right? I think Rick just kind of misjudged it.
I'm trying to see if Rick's wearing white gloves tonight.
See, yeah, I don't think he is.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's just kind of... I mean, he was up to his wheel, though, so that's pretty far up there to misjudge that, but I guess you could.
Well, you ever made a bad misjudgment?
It depends on what we're talking about. But yes.
I know you're like a goody two-shoes, so you probably have done nothing wrong in your life.
Yeah, let's yeah.
Cast stones at glass houses or something, I don't know.
Yeah, all of that.
And I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Mac Daddy, I believe, run into the Porta-John there in the 28, so he's going to lose a lot of time.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Ricky Bobby on standby down there.
They gonna put the big Fig Newtons on the windshield?
Yeah, I do love a Fig Newton.
Hmm. We do have the Tropicana orange.
There's a camera inside it, I think. Is it off turn 2?
Is there a camera inside it? I don't think there's a camera inside of it.
I might... it may just be... I thought I saw like something orange on one of my cameras at the bottom of it. We're looking to get confirmation. No, that's the caution light. Just kidding. The camera is situated on top of the caution light coming off 2 on TV2. Out of the corner of my eye, I really thought it was the orange, and I was about to get really excited.
So, Chris, what do you want to talk about under our first caution of the night? 'Cause this is normal commercial time for like our friends at Fox or NBC.
Yeah, we don't have those.
But we don't have those.
We don't. We
I mean,
actually
if anyone
we're committed
wants-
to coverage.
If anyone wants them, I mean, I'm not above selling out. Chris is like, you're not supposed to say that out loud, Joe.
No, that's not the contract.
I believe in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but
Nothing
the
but the
truth.
truth.
That's right.
Now I gotta say this Body Armor Zero Sugars hitting the spot tonight. Sitting here with some peanut M&Ms, looking at a bottle of spicy brown mustard that apparently I left down here in the studio from last week.
Wow.
That's probably not good anymore. Wait, is mustard okay to stay out unrefrigerated after you open it? Nope, never mind. Oh, that's disappointing. That's like half a bottle. Hey, you asked what I want to talk about under this caution.
Apparently
we're
it's-
talking mustard. We're talking condiments. There was a funny moment this evening, Joe, at the Fast 29 studios.
Oh yeah.
My son Dylan, who I've talked about before, excuse me, we had salad for dinner tonight, and he had never tried French dressing. And I told him what it was made out of, and he no longer likes it, even though he tried it and liked it. He now has a mental block about it because it has mayonnaise in it. And with that, they're going into 3, and we're about to see the green, Joe.
Wow. I was just letting you ramble, you know?
You know,
Sometimes the wall is your best friend, right?
it really is.
Not everyone. Select few. It's not their best friend. All right. Ken
A
Hansen
good friend.
with control. I
Yeah,
almost
'cause
made,
we've lost all control.
I
Go
almost
ahead,
made a
Ken, take it.
horrendous joke there.
Green's out.
You've never heard of spicy mustard? Or French dressing?
Who?
Spring Guy. In chat.
My chat is not updating. I don't see that.
Maybe I'm just better. I don't know. Ken
Yeah,
Hansen's been just better. See Malin washing up the track there through the center of 3 and 4 a little bit. In a moment, it's going to back up the rest of this top 5.
I think Tyler's a little tight going through the corners right now. Kind of riding up a little high, trying to get a little arc through the corner.
I think Tyler just sucks. No.
Wow.
I wanted to say something strong and controversial.
Well,
That was both of those things, wasn't it?
that was pretty darn close.
I don't believe it, but you know. Yeah, no, hey, Tyler, I talked with Tyler a little bit last week about this race, and you know, Tyler had said that this track doesn't really lend itself to the style of setup that this 18 bunch employs week to week. So it wasn't really so it's not surprising to see them be fast on the short run when, you know, short run you can really set up your car to do exactly what you want it to do, where long run you kind of have to play by its rules a little bit more in the track and whatnot. I don't know. It doesn't lend itself to the style of setup that the 18 bunch employs.
Yep. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the back of the pack back here, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 is all over the 22.
Oh yeah?
Looking low.
What if you just cleared up right now?
That's what I was worried about. They made it by.
I don't think Silver Bullet do nothing.
He let him know he was there for about a lap. So
You let him know he was angry.
yeah, he made sure that Silver Bullet was
Nothing wrong
in
with that.
prime position in the rearview mirror of the 22.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
I mean, Ricky Stenhouse let Kyle Busch know he was angry.
just a little bit.
Fist to the face, but he knew he was angry.
Yes. Most action North Wilkesboro seen since '96.
Oof.
There's Wiley King moving up. Moves into third, passing Grant.
Again, all this battling while Ken Hansen has pulled away with the race lead in this number 9 car.
And like you said, Joe, they were saying that car is going to be the car to beat. He's showing it early.
Riley King continuing a strong season. Again, talked about him moving up into third there in the 95.
And he was the fastest car on the track of the top 6 or 7 there. Looking to make a move on Mallon down the front stretch. Good looking ride there, too.
Mm-hmm. Merca. That's exactly, Allison. That is the best part about open setup racing is the fact that you can do those adjustments, right? I don't know. It just makes it more fun.
Yeah, and you have tools to fix your car. You're not just at the mercy of somebody that set it up for you.
But sometimes if you don't have confidence in your setup building, you're okay with that too.
Everybody can't see it, but my hand is raised right now.
Chris is like, that's why I only ran the super speedways.
That's pretty much it. Now, I did have a good... Hey, I will tell you this. One of my best runs in the USORL Cup Series was here.
Oh.
I actually finished second to Cal Lovall here.
Cal Lovall?
Yes. He still gives me crap for that. I had the fastest car, came into the pits and blew a tire.
What?
Yep. I was coming in the pits, blew a tire, coming in the pits. That slowed my last pit stop down, but I had the fastest car by far that night and finished second.
That's not very nice of Cal.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of don't like him anymore now. But he told me that.
He used to be cool.
He did.
Pretty cool. The field is catching up to Ken. He's backed way off the pace here in the last couple of laps. I don't know if he's just saving his stuff.
I mean, does it look like he's coming? Does it look like he's fighting the car a little bit to you, or?
We'll take a look going into 3 here. Maybe a touch of yaw in the corner, but not too bad. So let's see what his lap time is coming around here. But here comes King. He's going to look low.
Had a huge run.
Flying, yes. Got a great run off 4. Put the 095 out front.
What was the lap time comparison between those two the last time around?
About a 10th.
That was a 10th.
That was a 10th.
Wow. The Wiley King
ran a 29.5, and Ken was right at 29.6, right above him.
Wiley King to the point for the first... Oh, no. Don't do it, Internet. Don't do it. Steve Grant to the inside of Ken Hansen for a second, so maybe the 9 gave up too much of the good.
Yeah, he ran almost a 30 that time by.
Oh.
Everybody around him is at least 3 to 4 tenths faster than he was last lap.
Oh, no.
So something's giving up on the 9 a little bit. Ooh, Nelly got a little
big
squirrely
moment,
in the middle. Yeah, middle of the corner.
Oh, and the thing to remember, too, now, Ken was out in front in clean air, now in some dirty air. That tightens up the race car a little bit.
Yeah, he ran an over 30 that time.
9 car just... This is... the 9 car just slowed off. I mean, just 7, 8, 9 laps into a green flag run. 9 car goes away a little bit. 95 did a better job of saving the tires, maybe, or has a better long run set up. He's been able to take the lead, and he restarted 3rd, I think? 3rd or 4th, Chris?
Top 5
yeah.
somewhere. Yep.
So...
It looks like everybody's kind of settled back in now. Everybody was in the 29.7s there now. Like the whole pack is in 29.7s. But at the back of this pack, Silver Bullet's caught back up. He's got a fast car. Again, he pitted with the wreck, so he's got maybe some fresher tires.
No, everyone pit.
Everybody did pit. That's right. Yeah. So maybe they fixed that 4 a little bit better, or he caught a draft. We'll see what the lap time is coming by this time. Yeah, he's kind of settled back in now. Everybody's in like 29.7s to 9s.
Well, folks, again, be a friend, tell a friend about our streams here on JTN. Monty Keller.
Hang on to it. Nice save.
Still down there on the apron.
Yep. There you go. Boy. That was a help me Tom Cruise moment there off of 2.
Back to her.
It just came. I just took a look at it. He kind of just got loose off of 2 by himself. Great save. And it's about the time the tires are going to start giving up. And depending on how the car's set up, if you're tight, it's going to get worse. If you're loose, you're going to get close to doing what he just did.
Tyler Mellon just... Oh, no. Ken Hansen's around.
Oh, no.
Contact with Nelly sends the 9 car around here.
Hang on to it. Silver bullet. The 2 beer cars.
Oh, I don't think he hit him.
He didn't. He put it up against the fence and got right by him. Ooh. I think, kind of looking at that, I think Ken got a little... I think his car's gotten tight.
Yeah, I would say so. And Nelly just kind of ran up on him on corner exit.
Yeah, there was about a... Yeah, because Nelly was in the gas hard off 4. And he backed off trying to stay off of Ken, but it wasn't enough.
Sets us up. If you pit here, you can make it on one more stop to the end of the race.
Right there, you can kind of see Ken kind of get out of the gas, and Nelly was right there. Some decent contact to the back end of the 9, and Silver Bullet with a great job of threading the needle there. Boink. And around.
That wasn't a very, if you're Nelly, though, or if you're a Ken Hansen fan out there, I don't think you're a Nelly fan anymore.
No.
Everyone got to come down pit road. KJ's going to stay out. So is Silver Bullet. They'll come down pit road
staying
eventually.
out, Joe.
Huh?
So not everybody's coming in then, Joe.
Okay. Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Go ahead. Say it.
All I'm saying is my signature is really pretty when it's on a certain piece of paper.
Ah, that is true. I love you, Joe.
Yeah, Chicagoland notoriously hard on the right front tire, and when you lose that right front tire, it starts to cause that car to kind of plow up off the corners.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we saw there with Ken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no matter what the issue was with the 9 off of 4, I mean, if you got to pedal it the way this pack has kind of been tonight, just kind of all over each other, you don't have time to react. I mean, Nelly definitely tried to back out, but it just, you're right on top of a guy. There's nowhere to go. Silver Bullet's going to get the lucky dog here, I believe.
Is he going to bark?
Well, we'll ask Bristol here in a second.
You have to, whenever you get the lucky dog, you have to bark when you go around, folks. That's the rule. I don't know if it's an official rule for any league, but that's our rule.
It needs to be. It needs to be.
Just over a third of the way into this one here. Upcoming races on JTN presented by SchemeHaven.com, your new source for motorsports paint schemes. Maverick Cup Series action returns from the Charlotte Motor Speedway Tuesday, May 28th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series heads to Kansas next week, May 30th, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And then 1 week after that, the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series heads to the Talladega Super Speedway, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more are going to be live right here only on JTN. Maverick Cup Series action will be off of our airwaves the following 2 weeks, as I will be out. So we will not have Maverick Cup Series action, but friends over at Tarnation TV will have you covered for Dover on June 4th. And then I believe they're working out the details for the following week as well. So stay tuned to the Maverick Cup Series social channels for information on that.
Going to report that Ken Hansen had a little issue coming in the pits. And, Nelly got in his way in the pit lane. Not for sure what that was about. Trying to. Nelly overshot his pit a little bit. It looks like maybe. Or just Ken wanted to say hi to Nelly. I'm not for sure exactly what's going on there, but kind of looked a little Kurt Busch, Tony Stewart-esque from Dover a few years back, if you guys remember that race.
Nope.
You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
I'll send you the link later.
Okay. My brain don't work.
It was a COT race back in, I think, 09. It might have been 08.
My brain still don't work.
I think it was 08. Anyway, Steve Grant's your leader. There he is.
You ready to? Do you want to take him back? You want me to take him back?
I can take him back. Steve Grant coming off turn 4. Pace car dives in the pit lane. Wiley King, Tyler Mallon lined up right behind him as they come to the restart zone. And green flag back in the air. Lap 41. I'm sorry, I can't count. We're starting lap 40.
That's okay.
We're in that area.
We're in the area.
We're in the 40 zone.
In the zone, auto zone.
We need a check, guys. We need a check.
What?
I mean, if we're going to say their name, I'd like some, you know,
Oh, well.
do, re, mi, if you know what I mean.
Fasola Tito.
Ah.
Tito's?
Tostitos?
Ah, that's right.
Do, re, mi, fa, tostitos. I messed it up. I said the syllable in the wrong spot. We'll work on that, guys. We'll get back to you.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Hanson's already worked his way back up to 8th after the restart. Boy, from about 5th on back, they are all over each other coming down the front straightaway here.
Just having a little fun, right?
Oh, yeah.
Monty
Close
Keller
to
there.
halfway.
Looking to the inside of Mac Daddy for position. That 28 car up out of the groove now.
Oh, he's going to fall back with that move.
Clement's going to now to get to his inside. Ken Hansen will try to pounce. He's not close enough, though. It should allow this 28 to get down in line. He will.
There it is.
I've watched so many races now.
Yeah?
You know how many races I've watched in the last, 3 years?
A lot.
Yeah, 600.
A lot.
It's crazy.
Is this a milestone broadcast for you, Joe?
No, I'm just saying.
We just didn't know that? Oh.
I've watched a lot.
I was like, do we need to get some cupcakes or something? I was getting excited there for a second.
Okay, dude. Since we're kind of calm right now and on track, do you want to hear my story from yesterday?
Yes.
Going to Kroger.
Yes. Oh, okay.
All right, folks. All right, folks. If you go to Kroger, go to any grocery store. Always frequent their bakery clearance cart.
Yes.
Always check
Agreed.
it. You never know what you're gonna find. A lot of times you find a nice little sweet treat. It's perfect for the week, and that's your little sweet treat for the week. Or maybe you can find some good bread. You know.
Yes, their bread is pretty fire there.
That was pretty good. I found a 12-pack of cupcakes. Graduation cupcakes.
Yes!
$4.
Amazing.
So, I picked up the 12 cupcakes. 30 cents a cupcake. Who says no? Not me, because I bought them.
Exactly right. Who says no? Not Joe.
I think that's what $4 divided by 12 would be. 30 cents. No.
No. Is it?
Definitely not right. It's
That's
less,
not right.
It's less than that. 25 cents.
Whoa. Kilojoule's having some issues with the internet on the backstretch. I know that because I was on him, and
No, it was 33 cents. I was right.
I thought you were close. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I undersold it.
Yes.
Yeah. 33 cents.
Kilojoules had a internet moment on the backstretch while I was on him, and I thought I was having a seizure. That was
Oh.
not a good thing.
Oh. Elson in chat asks, expectations for Kyle Larson at the Indy 500.
You know, I really hope he... Whoa, Monty Keller's having a moment here off of 4. They're 3 wide. Woo! We'll get back to that. Clements and Hansen.
I think Monty's going to be able to get in front of Terry Scott here. Maybe. Yep.
These guys have been wanting to wreck back here. We just don't know where.
Of course. Why not? You know?
Yep. Of course, that first wreck happened in a way we didn't expect, so...
Of course. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, my expectation for Larson in the 500, I'm thinking top 10. I think would be a great day for him.
That's a reasonable, realistic goal, I think, yeah.
I think
Maybe
he
lead
can
a
do
couple
better.
laps.
Yeah, I mean, he can do better than that. He can do much worse than that, too, right?
Do you feel like it's going to be a typical 500 where it comes down to fuel mileage, or do you think this is going to be a little bit of a racier one?
I hope not. I want it to be... It's all going to depend on the weather and if those guys are sitting down there in the paddock for an extra day. I know.
The weather's going to be the factor. If weather plays a role during the race, like if it's... Like we get to halfway and then rain comes, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be game on. But if it comes along early, then that's when we're going to probably see a little more, sitting around, hands under our butts, waiting for it to stop raining. I just don't. I hope we don't end up with a 97 situation.
Yeah.
Where it gets delayed by 2 days.
Yeah, if anything, especially if you're here in the States, if it gets delayed one day, it's not a big deal. If it gets delayed till Tuesday, you're toast, right?
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it too, Allison.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he showed speed.
Oh,
all month
second
long.
row. He's got speed, but it's about racecraft, right?
Yep, and he doesn't have any cars, so it's gonna be interesting.
No. Experience. There's
no substitute for that.
Yeah.
But if anybody can gain experience quickly, it's that guy.
Oh yeah. Wiley King. Talk about guys being quick and trying to get that racecraft together. Wiley's been so fast this year, just trying to seal the deal on one of these races. He takes over the lead here, lap 54, excuse me.
Hey, you pulled a me.
Yeah, but I don't get all the fancy live timing that you do. I get the delayed timing. So there's no excuse for you.
Yeah. There was zero excuse for me.
So,
well, I think what it was...
Get your stuff together, Chris.
I was looking at the live timing as delayed. So I think that's what it was. I'm so used to seeing the delayed timing that I just
Oh my
assumed.
goodness.
And there
Silly
it went.
goose.
I know, right?
You honk at night? Like a goose? Like honk honk? No?
I had to mute myself.
Oh, did you start honking?
No, I started laughing.
Oh. Tyler Mallon took over second while I was trying that joke on. Yeah, Spring Guy, I don't think you liked that one either.
No, I had to mute myself from laughing. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Side by side for fourth. Grant. Rick Craddock up there. Ooh, boy, just about pinched off the 92 as Grant gets a little loose going into 3 in front of him.
And he's still
Boy.
struggling.
Boy, he got almost drifting off turn 4 there. You come off that low off turn 4, that's not by design.
No. And you want to take that car all the way up to the outside wall.
Now, if it's sliding and you end up out there, that's a little bit better deal. But if you're that far low, you were probably 3 degrees away from going through the infield grass. Paddock looking underneath Grant now. Didn't make that move. They're gonna. Oh boy, contact off 4.
We're scattering.
Oh
We're
boy,
wide.
that's not gonna work. Oh my goodness. Mac Daddy through the middle, gained about 3 spots. Hansen came up there too. Wow. And we continue.
And we continue.
Oh, we got a yellow out, Joe.
Why?
We got trouble on the front stretch. That's why Nelly's in the wall.
Oh my, no, Nelly.
Oh, there was quite a bit of contact down the front straightaway here.
Nelly.
Oh, do I have to use my joke?
I think so.
Okay, it looks like Nelly got a little salty with kilojoules down the front stretch.
Oh man.
There we go, off turn 4. Watch, I don't know if he might have been trying to get back in line, and Silver Bullet's right there as well.
Okay.
I really think he was trying to follow Monty Keller in the 028. If you watch here off turn 4, at least I hope so, because it looks like he's trying to get in line right
he's
there.
Not trying to intentionally wreck himself, right?
No,
Like,
and I don't think he was trying to, you know, kilojoules was just there. I just don't know if the spotter said nothing.
probably.
What happened there? But yeah, here off turn 4.
You know, it's hard for the spotters to see the cars right there on the front stretch.
Clearly.
Second time we've had a wreck. Feels like it was easily avoidable, right?
Yeah, I mean, we had that mess down the front straightaway, and that could have easily been a caution. Heads up driving by everybody, and then we have something like this that happens. Just interesting how some of that stuff works out sometimes.
All leaders down pit road here is kind of setting us up for a run to the finish. Should be good to go on fuel, right?
Oh, it's going to be right on it.
Was it 32 laps or 28 laps?
31 or 32 is the. I think with the caution flags, we should be a lap or so to the good, but it's.
If you get another caution, you're pitting though, right?
I would for tires at least.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
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 Oh yeah. Got the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. And then you got Little John. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sit over here and be quiet now, Bristol. I'm sorry. Did that make you speechless again, Joe?
Yeah. Come on, that was good.
That was good. The delayed reaction was really great. Hey, look who's leading, Joe. It's Magoo.
Yeah.
All right. Get the TV time out there from Magoo. Let's go. Lady lap for Magoo.
That's what it's called?
That's... Lady lap.
Interesting.
I guess that's related to the lucky dog.
No, he's the leader. It's under caution or something.
I just feel like this is like a very canine-esque race tonight.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Dog related.
Dog related.
What's up, dog? Yo. I don't know. That joke sounded better in my head. Probably should have stayed there.
Hey, is that up, dog?
What's up, dog?
Not much.
Oh
What's
my
up
gosh.
with you?
Oh my gosh, which driver has that dog in him to win? Oh my gosh. we just opened the kennel. All right. Goodness gracious. Well, if we're going by that route, hard to put somebody in that kind of position, honestly, right now. I mean, we've seen some comers and goers quite a bit. The 95 has been kind of the most consistent one all night, kind of got up there and stayed up there for the most part.
Yeah, like we've seen this 18 kind of drop off, right? Joshua Clements has kind of been on a steady climb to the front. Matt Gaddy's there in fourth now.
Yep. A few new players up there. We saw Rick Craddock come up toward the front there on that last run. He's still in fifth. Early leader Ken Hansen sitting back in seventh. He really hasn't, once he got to this part, he really hadn't been able to make any more moves past here. That's kind of hard to pick a favorite right now, honestly.
My favorite ice cream is cookie dough. It's not that hard. Green flag.
If it's a green flag, wouldn't it be like Spumoni?
What?
I don't know. Again, a joke that sounded better
in your head?
Inside my skull. Yes.
That must be like 90% of what things you say, huh?
Pretty darn close, Joe. Pretty darn close.
That was, come on, that was
good.
You can't set me up like that.
Oh gosh.
I will always, if you
contact on turn 4, silver bullet in the wall. He saved it, but he's got a lot of damage to the right side of that 4.
If you alley, I'm gonna oop, you know? Alright.
Yep. A little contact
there through second. Wiley King kind of falling back here on the start of this run, Chris. What's up with 95?
He's falling back to third, Joe.
What did I say, fifth?
To the 95, right? He's in third.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I say a position or?
I don't know. You just say he's falling back. I got him in third.
Yeah, he's falling back. He fell back a spot.
A spot.
Listen, Chris. Our job is to sensationalize what we're seeing on track. If he loses a spot, he is falling back.
He is trying to regain said spot.
Orange sherbet is really good. All right.
It is very good.
It's very good.
He's all over Clements here. Come off 4. Actually, this top 4 or 5 are right here together.
They're under a blanket.
They are.
Wow.
I feel like Mike Joy getting hungry here. Pigs in a blanket, anyone?
I feel like Mike Joy working with Jeff Gordon and Clint Boyer for that year or two.
Oh my gosh. I would have quit.
Huh?
I would have quit if that had been me. I don't know.
Incredible. Or I'm sorry, what was Jeff Gordon's? Oh, look at this. That was what Jeff said. Oh, look at this.
Speaking of, that's what I was looking at too. Malin stuck on the outside in turn 1. He's falling back.
Bye-bye.
Clements to the lead.
Bye-bye.
I don't know if Clements going to hang on to this lead, though. Here comes King to the bottom, going into 3.
Here comes Wiley, that 92.
He drifted up and around he
no.
goes. He had warp going into 3, Joe. Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. Just when you went down into turn 3, it bottomed out right in the middle of the corner, and as soon as it did, internet issue, and the 95 into the left rear of the 92. There wasn't even contact. Watch this, going into the corner. Bottom out, gone, around he goes. And you can see off 4, King, he just puts it in the turn 4 wall too, just trying to, I don't know if he just felt bad about it or what, but you can see
Nah,
he
he
kind of
was
gets on the
saving it
apron.
on the apron,
He's trying
yeah.
to save it, yep. Oh, goodness gracious. That's the worst, man. That was going to be a good battle, clean, and the internet decides to say, never
No,
mind.
thank you.
Clements was having a great run. It started 9th. And like I said earlier, just slowly, methodically working his way up, and to have that happen, that's a bummer. Braddock wins the race off the road in the 22.
Yeah, I believe 2 tires there for the 22 car. 2's going wild.
That's a strategy.
It is.
One of them. I think a few guys might have taken toward the back here as well. Not toward the back, but toward the back of the lead pack. Monty Keller's moved up to 4th. KJ in 5th. Grant in 6th now. For a race at Chicagoland, we sure as heck got some bent up bumpers right now.
It looks like it's a race in Martinsville.
Well, gee willikers, Daryl, you're exactly right.
Oh.
I don't know who I was trying to be there.
Gee willikers. That
Willikers.
is something you said. Gee
That-
willikers.
Those were words in a sentence, Joe.
Or you know.
The more you suffer.
Ah.
Ah.
It's not very I don't know.
Yeah. Magula another lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back green with 21 laps to go, I believe.
If we get the lights turned off next time, 20 to go. Yep.
21.
21 to go. Yes.
Can you do something for me? Don't know the rest of the words. I don't know, it's like a rap, right? I don't listen to
Is
rap
it?
music. Do I sound like I listen to rap music?
Yeah, Joe, you sound like you go
Hip-hop.
hardcore West Coast all night long.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Yep.
Me, West Coast guy.
Yep.
Been west of the Mississippi once.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd
when
you go?
Iowa.
That's just sad.
Crossed over it, and I was like, all right. Oh, this
I'm
is
going back.
this is west of the Mississippi. Okay, cool.
I've went to the western U.S.
I didn't say that.
I can't say much. I've only went to the west side of St. Louis, so I haven't really been that far west either. So
I'm about to go so far west, I'm going to be in the east. It's crazy.
that's a trip.
It's going to be fun.
It's gonna mess with your head.
It'll be fine.
Aren't you gonna be a day ahead there too?
Yeah. Well, it's like like 13 hours ahead or something like that. Yeah.
That's just that's also unfathomable.
We'll have
I
fun.
brought up the dictionary tonight, folks.
Unfathomable. There we go.
There it is. Yeah. Something like that.
Took me a second, but I found it.
Well, this is gonna be a little bit of a different restart here. We got Craddock up front, Mallon in second, Mac Daddy sitting in third, Monty Keller in fourth, and KJ in fifth. Not for sure why the 9 hasn't worked his way back up as much as we thought, but it's coming down to money time, so we'll have to see what that 9's got in it now. Go off turn 4.
Money time.
Looking for the green to come out. A little bit of a late green that time. Craddock takes off. Well, that really bunched everybody up. Here comes the 28 down low.
Ooh,
Mac
KJ up
Daddy.
the track.
Oh boy, they're going to swallow Craddock up here off turn 2. And we took 2 tires.
Tyler Mallon trying to take the lead, at least on the outside line. First time we're going to see this pass for the top spot tonight. Tyler Mallon takes over the first spot once again. Ooh,
Mac to the outside.
Big Mac Daddy. He needs a McDonald's car.
He really does. Missing out on that one.
Mac Daddy through to second. Craddock now trying to fend off Monty Keller in the 028 for third. See what this 28 car has for the 18 in the closing stages of this race. 19 laps to go when we get to the line. He is right there all over his bumper as we head down into turn 1. Monty Keller looking for second inside Rick Craddock. Craddock 2 tires. They're going to get close.
Boy.
They'll stay side by side. They're down the back straightaway. Monty losing a little bit of time now. Craddock going to be able to clear that 028.
We got
He's up the
loose going
track.
into 3. They're bunched up. And again, another moment of how they didn't.
That just speaks to the skill and the respect of these drivers here at BSR, right?
It's a testament.
Mac Daddy going to the race lead. He gets around Tyler Mallon on the bottom through turns 1 and 2. That 28 car now in the wind.
I think over half the field has led this race at some point.
I think so.
It's been very competitive here tonight.
Love to see it.
Absolutely. Silver Bullet catches the wall off 4
Beer
on
can
the outside
battle.
of Hansen.
Are you a Coors or a Coors Light guy? Don't answer. I know the answer.
We'll let everybody else figure out if they know the answer.
Chris is more of a Dasani guy.
That's a good way of putting it. Yes.
Or an A&W guy. How about that?
Yes. And now diet.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep, gotta go diet now. Oh boy. Getting late in the race. A lot of
Push come to shove. Shove goes to push.
A lot of that happening.
Ali King trying to get to the inside of Silver Bullet for position.
Joe starts singing.
That's how you know it's not
whatever
going
he's
good.
looking at. Yep.
When I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's not good.
No.
Steve Grant
Allen.
now pressure to the back of the 18. 18 had a moment there off of turn 2, didn't he?
There's a lot of bad moments off that corner tonight. It's been close racing. Oh, into the wall. Everybody scatters. That's Craddock on the outside, and the 22 caught the wall. Everybody dives low to avoid him. Yeah, I think that 9 just has a little bit too much damage from that wreck earlier. Just cannot get back up to the front. He's worked his way up to 6th, but I think that's about all it's got.
This Hornet's Nest right behind the 11, or the 011, excuse me, is pretty intense.
It's wild
Ooh,
back
KJ.
there. Oh, no. Hang on to it. Oh, man. Bobbing and weaving off turn 2.
Well, there's a little bit of breathing room for Steve in that 011 car, huh?
Looking at his mirror going, thank you very much, everybody. so I can go catch this 18 now.
Ooh.
Boy, it ain't over
KJ
yet
is
back there.
wicked loose on the exit, huh?
Monty Keller not giving him any favors there in front of him either.
Yeah, he's gonna try to pass him on the bottom instead. See if that works. See Wiley King getting by Ken Hansen now. Wiley's car has been able to cut through the field pretty impressively tonight.
Question is, does he have enough time?
Might be able to get back on the podium.
Ooh. Monty Keller in the wall off 4. That's going to give King a spot. Moves to the outside.
10 to go.
Okay, maybe give him the spot.
Yeah, it's so hard to pass on the outside now that the tires are kind of wearing away. They're going to make some contact.
Oh, Hansen going to
3
make
wide.
it 3 wide.
Lap camera was deceptive.
It was. They were 3 wide for a second. And, boy, Monty Keller trying to find that same spot he hit the wall off for the last lap there for a second. It's tightening up front, Joe.
A little bit.
A little bit. Mallon's catching up to Mac Daddy down the backstretch. Got KJ right there. I was going to say a little bit earlier that once somebody gets out front, if you've got a good car, you can kind of just maintain or pull away, but not anymore. Here comes Mallon.
Tyler with a big move there. Don't know if it was on purpose, though. It almost looked like that car took off to the inside. See KJ going to get behind his teammate Mac Daddy in the 28.
Can they leave Mallon on the bottom? Oh, Mac got loose off 2. Side by side for second behind him. Internet, don't fail us now, right?
No
Go
kidding.
Through 3 and 4.
Oh, KJ's in the
KJ.
wall.
Behind him, Grant caught the wall too. King underneath him. King's catching him. He's in 4th.
Oh, man. What a comeback story that would be.
He's trying to make it happen.
And these top 3 aren't done deciding it between themselves either.
They keep on fighting amongst themselves. That 095 will be right there. There comes KJ inside of Mallon. That's going to open up some air for that 095 behind him, Joe. Clears him. Quick pass.
I was gonna say it was gonna open up some air. Open the door, slammed it shut, maybe.
Sure did.
So 5 laps to go.
Great run through 3 and 4 for KJ. A 10th and actually right at a 10th faster than Mac Daddy that last lap. He's right back to the back bumper.
Gonna have a shot to say something about this race before it's over. Gonna be 4 laps to go, 4 circuits, 6 miles. When we get back to the start-finish line to see if Kilojoules can get around Mac Daddy for the win and the race lead.
King's kind of falling off the back of Mallon, so it's going to be these 3 right here. Could be just these 2.
I was gonna say that 18 car is starting to fade.
It has. It has. Oh, KJ, loose off 2.
Oh, he's gonna fade now.
That was an ugly wiggle off turn 2.
Ugly.
Coming to 2 to go next time. And KJ's kind of cooling his stuff off a little bit. Maybe try and make one more run at him.
2 to go.
Dead even on the times last time by. Mallon about a half a tenth slower. Wiley King's, oh, trouble in turn 1. Nelly hard in the wall. Yellow's out.
We're racing back.
This will be the race off turn 4. KJ's got a little bit of a run, but not close enough.
Be Mac Daddy taking home the yellow flag with the white, but might as well be the checkered. He'll win here tonight. This is your one to go presented by Death Craver. As these drivers, they're gonna come around quick here, so we'll stay right here until they finish the race, and then we'll get you a replay of the incident. But Mac Daddy with a big victory here tonight in this 28. Again, he felt like he was the favorite down in the garage area to get it done. Proves why that was the case here tonight, Chris, and seals the deal once again for this 28 bunch.
Oh, I'll tell you what, there was some great racing throughout the pack all night, but Mac Daddy up front when it counts here at the end. Kind of a little bit disappointed that we weren't able to race that one back around because it was going to get good there toward the end. But again, you saw comers and goers all night long. Tires came into play. But at the end of the day, there's that 28 up front.
Mac Daddy going to take home the checkered flag here tonight.
Getting a little love from KJ there. Split pace car.
So let's go ahead. Let's get you a replay of what happened to Nelly.
Yeah, going down to turn 1, he's side by side with the 66.
And Terry just kind of clears himself. Huh.
Sure did. And poor Nelly's been kind of a pinball tonight, unfortunately, in that 103.
No, sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes, Chris, you're the bug.
Ooh. Yep, just not enough room.
Bug. Great night of racing here from Chicagoland. This track always puts on a good show.
Oh, it was
my
absolute blast tonight.
AJ was just flipping down pit road. And Mac Daddy's going to burn it down. He's your race winner tonight.
It wouldn't be an online race without a flip, Joe.
Well, it still would be.
We didn't have one until after the checkered flag, so...
Go ahead and start getting results on your screens at home. Chris, you want to do some interviews tonight?
I can do some interviews tonight.
Oh my goodness. This is what we call an easy night for Joe.
Well, let's see. We want to just pull them in here one at a time here.
Oh, Chris,
I had to remember who was in third.
Chris is going to get aggressive with it, too. Wow.
Am I going to get aggressive?
I mean, you can.
Aggressive? Let's pull him in here without him even knowing. All right, third place finisher tonight, Tyler Mallon. You got a copy, buddy?
I got a copy, Chris. How are you doing tonight?
I just decided to yank you up here into the booth without any warning because that's just the way I like to do it.
It did. It startled me.
That was my goal. Well, tell us about your run tonight, Tyler. A lot of good racing up front tonight.
Well, yeah. Honestly, with my history at this track, I wasn't expecting to be anywhere near the front, but so I'm absolutely thrilled with the third place finish and that I was able to sort of keep up with the top two at the end of the race there. I knew they'd been taking it easy for like the whole race, so I wasn't really sure what pace I was supposed to be running throughout most of the race. So I just kind of tried to mirror what everyone else was doing, and it seemed to work out pretty well. Worked pretty hard on getting the car set up to where I could drive it tonight. So yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm really happy with the third.
Now, you told me a little fun fact before this race started. You want to go ahead and tell everybody what that fun fact was? I mean,
yeah, so
it doesn't have anything to do with you at all.
Nothing at all. So like 2 minutes before qualifying, I think I messaged you, hey, here's a fun fact for tonight. Nobody's ever won a pole nobody's ever won the race from the pole at Chicagoland in the Thursday series here. And then 2 minutes later, I see, oh, I got the pole. Well, great.
This is our third place finisher, Tyler Mallon, the pole sitter. That's who we're talking to right now.
Knew as soon as I qualified first. I was like, well, this isn't going to end well for me, is it? So
As soon as you got the poll and you'd sent me that message, I was like, we're going to keep an eye on that all night.
Yeah.
We just had to. Well, the floor is yours. You know what to do, Tyler. Give some shout outs to your folks. Go right ahead, bud.
Well, first off, thank you to you and Joe for broadcasting tonight. Thank you to Advair and Interstate Batteries for being on the car. Brian and Kathy Boyles for sponsoring the series. Magoo for putting the show on every week. And I had a fantastic battle with KJ and Keith there. I thought I could get him. So I went onto the apron in the tri-oval to try and get around him and just got too tight. I wish I had loosened up my car more at the last caution, but it wasn't meant to be. So yeah, I'm just really glad to have a clean race at Chicagoland for once, and happy with the third place finish.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on it, Tyler. Great run tonight for you, and we will see you at Kansas.
Thank you so much.
Tyler Mallon finishes third tonight in the number 18. I think we got everybody up here ready to go, Joe. We'll pull in kilojoules here. KJ, you got a copy, bud?
Hey, what's up, Chris? What's up, Joe?
Great run for you tonight. Second place finish. Tell us about it.
Well, it was, I wouldn't say uneventful. We had that little spin there with Craddock, and then when they spun, but I didn't get any practice, so I just committed to the take the race as it came to me, make laps, learn the set, learn the track, not destroy the car, and when the time came to it, it was time to go.
Look at that. Practice doesn't always make perfect. What are you talking about? Look at
Practice.
that.
We're talking about practice.
We're talking about practice, not the race. We're talking about practice. Seemed like it was a very, very racy night for everybody tonight. Was that kind of what you felt in the cockpit?
Yeah, I was talking to Keith right there early in the race. We were kind of talking about how the race was working. This track has so much fall off on tires. You can go out there and blister those tires 5 laps, and then you're going to pay for it the whole run. Everybody kind of spread out the first 5 laps of the run, and you get like a 3-second gap to the back guy, and then the field would just slowly close itself back in. And about every time it was starting to get good, we had some kind of weird caution come out.
Yeah,
crazy cautions tonight. Not your normal type of cautions, but yeah, a lot of racing the track tonight and racing a pace, not really racing people in particular.
Yeah, it was kind of a lot of comers and goers. I mean, there's only 5 cars that did not lead a lap tonight. And everybody finished on the lead lap as well with everything that went on. So it was one of those nights. It seemed like everybody was kind of all bunched up together and made for a great show.
Yeah, you really had to race the track and be committed to a lap time. If you ran any harder than that lap time, you were going to cook your tires. So it gave plenty of opportunity for people who want to go get the lead. That either don't really normally have a chance to get a lead or don't really get that good of an opportunity to take the lead. You can really have different strategies with a track like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know what to do. Floor is yours. Give us some shout outs, bud.
All right, first of all, like always, thank you here, Chris. I think it's probably the second time I've actually talked to you in the booth.
Yeah.
Thanks to
Joe
you.
just
Joe
handed
here.
it off to me today.
Yeah. You guys here at JTN broadcasting tonight's race. Great job as always. I'll go back and watch it like always. Good stuff. Didn't watch any of it tonight because I didn't get anything set up, so I'm pretty sure it'll be some good moments up in there. Crazy cautions, like I said earlier. A lot of give and take tonight. A lot of comers and goers. Everybody had a good car tonight. Give a shout out to Magoo and all of the admins here at BSR for each and everything they do it for us each week. Bomb Squad here. Brian and Kathy Bowles and Bowles Trucking. For sponsoring Thursdays as always. Starting to get back into the Thursday rhythm here. My luck's been changing here lately. I guess more laps on the track, I'm not crashing as much. So good win to Keith, old Mac Daddy up there. He told me what he was going to do, and he got to the front before me. So I tried. I was pitching it sideways, but I couldn't quite get to him. So good win, Keith. I'm going to give a shout out to Pam, Keith's girlfriend. She had surgery a couple of days ago, so she's recovered. So hey, Pam, hope everything's okay. Shout out to my wife. She was watching it. I think that's about it right there. Good run, Tyler. For once, he didn't have the best car, and we kind of took it to him. So he can kind of eat it a little bit this week.
Oh, look at that little fighting words from KJ. Good stuff. Well, congratulations on that second place finish, KJ. We'll catch you at Kansas, bud. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, now we got our winner, Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, you got a copy, bud?
Mac Daddy in the house.
He's in the house and in victory lane. Tell us about that run, bud.
It was pretty good to get that Haviland Star in victory lane there. Oh, that a pretty car.
That was a pretty car, absolutely. Brought back some old memories right there, bud. Looked like everybody was kind of under a blanket all night long. We just mentioned 5 cars did not lead a lap at some point tonight out of the 14 that started. But you were in the right place at the right time at the end.
Yeah, I think everybody's saving their tires, and me and KJ really run really loose, so we can't run as hard. But the last 7 or 8 laps of the run, we were really fast, so we was just trying to hang back and save our stuff to the end, and then we got some yellow, so we had a 18-lap shootout. So here we go.
Here it is. Yep. And did it seem like with the tire fall off, how you had your car set up, is that kind of how the car would go as the run developed? As far, like if you were too tight, burn the right front off, too loose, burn the right rear off. Is that kind of how you felt during the run?
My right rear was like 25 degrees hotter than the right front. And even at the end, it was still like, it'd be like 15 to 18 hotter. It was hot, but I took lower. I didn't put no fuel in it on the last one. I just threw some track bar in it. I had the same split as a full tank. Plus it was tighter, a little tighter on exit, so I could push a little harder.
Yep. It seemed like that was the right call right there at the end. That was perfect. Well, got some shout outs for some people. Go right ahead. Floor is yours.
I'd like to thank everybody at BSR, Magoo, Nelly, all the guys, Brian Bowles, Kathy Bowles. I'd like to shout out to my girlfriend, Pam. She just had major surgery first of the week, and she's recovering now. She's doing okay. She's in a lot of pain. But y'all send a prayer out to her. Maybe she'll feel a little better.
Absolutely.
And my boy KJ, great run. You were fast. And he knows what's coming now. You just weren't fast enough.
that is what he mentioned. he knew your strategy, and he just didn't get there quick enough, is what he said. So, but congratulations to you, Mac Daddy. Great run for you tonight. Definitely send thoughts and prayers out to Pam. Hope she's watching. And best way to give her a little bit is to win the race and give her a shout out. So that's awesome. So congratulations tonight, and we'll catch you at Kansas.
Mac Daddy!
Mac Daddy! He's your winner tonight here at Chicagoland. Congratulations. All right, Joe.
Huh? Wow. This is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Man. Well, Chris, excellent job there. So I'll do the bit of summing this thing up. We saw a great race here tonight at Chicagoland. Comers and goers, different guys leading throughout the race. I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys lead multiple laps tonight, right?
Yep.
That feels like something we don't see every single week here at BSR.
I mean, I think we saw 6 lead changes in the first 10 laps. So I mean, it was very racy tonight. It was
very
awesome.
racy. So it just again goes to show that a track like Chicagoland can put on great racing. I hope someone at NASCAR was watching.
Nudge. Yep.
Right. But excellent job by all these drivers here tonight. Excellent job by you up here in the booth. And great job by all our fans out there in chat, active chat throughout the night. Can't thank you folks enough for that. And we're on to Kansas next week at another 1.5 miles that always puts on some great racing here with our friends at BSR.
Going to be a lot of fun, Joe. Looking forward to it. Great job by you as well, as always. Internet held up tonight.
It did.
We had a moment, but it was good. Hey, we're making progress on the technological side.
Hey, progress. That's the only thing you can ask for in life is making positive progress. But folks, we're making positive progress on that subscriber goals we've set for ourselves internally. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, click the bell so you're notified anytime we go live. You don't want to miss a second of the action here on JTN. We got more great racing action coming up for you next week. Tuesday, Maverick Cup Series. Thursday, Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series. Charlotte on Tuesday, and then, like I said, Kansas 1 week from tonight. You can also follow us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork. Super easy for you on all those platforms. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, we're on them all. Hey, tune in, say hi. We love seeing you guys. We love seeing repeats. Spring Guy watching his first broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you come back. Hope to see you next week. Hope to see you Tuesday too if you got the time. We always like there's different leagues and different groups of drivers kind of put on different shows. So we always encourage folks to check out all the great broadcasts and all the great leagues we partner with here on JTN. But yeah, with all that being said, folks, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, for Chris Pickett, I've been Joe Towanski. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks.
3 wide for second, but Sean Whitehill is going to bring it home and win the race at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Ricky J closing up, off turn 4. He's going to have a run to the inside. He blocks into the grass. Checkers out. Hardy wins it.
Ricky, what's going on in your brain right now?
Yeah, putting on 4 big rubber shoes and 2 gallons of, not 2 gallons, 2 cans of exploding dino juice here, Joe.
Down to the tunnel turn. These guys are throwing it through there and around to the back.
No.
The wall, as well as RJ Bishop. Down in front of Keith Hughes. Oh, no! Big hit. RJ Bishop. Oh, my.
Oh,
Ricky
big
J,
wreck.
big crash into the wall.
Oh,
The leaders
no.
have wrecked. Ricky J is upside down. Magoo is hard in the wall. Tyler Mallon escapes with no damage. Everybody else in this main group, including Nelly, is junk.
Through the north chute they'll go. The 24's into the wall. Almost contact there. The 10 with the shallow entry into turn 4. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Folks, the 24's in the wall. They make contact around. Napick goes on through the flip. Rich Napick's going to win the Culver Block 200 in thrilling fashion.